Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel here. Now in today's video guys, I'm going to be bringing you a realistic rebuild of the Cincinnati Bengals on Madden NFL 20. In terms of realistic rebuilds, as you saw in last week's video, essentially we use all of the real and updated draft classes for, off the Madden share. And pretty much, guys, we're going to break down the team now, so let's get into it. So, first of all, at quarterback, we have Joe Burrow at 76 overall. He is a superstar development. I upped into it. Now, what I did was I downloaded a roster off the Madden Share, and it had all of the rookies into free agency. So I went and I put them on their respective teams based on a recent CBS mock draft. So anyway, we have Joe Burrow. Running back, Joe Mixon. He is a absolute monster at an 87 overall, 23 years old out of Oklahoma. And also, two spots behind him, we have another Oklahoma running back known as Rodney Anderson. This is, I believe, it's going to be his second year going into next year. So he probably won't be able to play, considering the fact that he has Gio Bernard and Joe Mixon ahead of him. But who knows? Maybe he could get some starting time and win the backup job. Moving on to the receivers, we have AJ Green, 90 overall. He just got signed. He just got franchise tagged in free agency. So he did not go in there. However, he is 31 years old. So we're going to have to do something with him. Honestly, we might not sign him again. Anyway, though, other wide receivers, we have Tyler Boyd, who's very, very good. 83 overall star development out of Pittsburgh, only 24. He'll be our building block on offense. We also have John Ross out of Washington, the record holder for the fastest 40-yard dash in NFL Combine history. He beat CJ2K at the 2017 NFL Combine, and he's right there. He hasn't really worked out so far for the Bengals, but, he still has a lot of time. You take a look at his age. He is 23 years old, so it's not too bad. And then we also have Auden Tate right here. He's a 75 overall star development. He's 22 years old out of Florida State, so he'll be very, very nice. And we also have, Alex Erickson behind them. Moving on to the offensive line. It's pretty bad. We have Xavier Su'a-Filo, who I believe came from the Texans. We have Trey Hopkins, and also we have guys like Jonah Williams and Billy Price. These guys are going to be our building blocks on offense, on the offensive line, considering that Jonah Williams is a star development. That's right, I'm spoiling it right now. He is a star development. Also, Billy Price is a star development, but he is a 67, so he's going to have to work up a bit. And then in the mock draft, they had Isaiah Wilson. CBS Sports had Isaiah Wilson going to the Bengals in the first pick of the second round, so he is here now, 69 overall, normal development. Tight ends, they have CJ Uzomah and then also Drew Sample. Drew Sample is solid, 23 years old out of Washington, not too bad. And then CJ Uzomah is 26 out of Auburn, so that's not awful. Defensive side, they are definitely better on the defensive end. They had Jesse Bates, who's a really good young player, 79 overall, 22 years old out of Wake Forest, star development. They also got Jermaine Pratt, who's, I believe, 23 years old, if I'm correct. Yeah, 23 years old. He is a rookie, or he was a rookie last year. We got Josh Bynes, who they signed out of free agency. Honestly, the Bengals had maybe one of the best free agencies. They ended up bringing in Vaughn Bell, Trey Waynes, and Josh Bynes, among others, as well as DJ Readers. So they did amazing in free agency. But, moving off of that, Josh Bynes, the linebacking core is not great. Josh Bynes, although he's a 76 overall, he's 30 years old, so he's going to regress hard this year. We also got this guy, who is he? Jordan Evans, second-year player third-year player, out of Oklahoma. Now it's going to be his fourth year going into it. Then we got Vaughn Bell. They signed him from the Saints. He's a 77 overall normal out of Ohio State, 24 years old. He'll be a good building block on this defense. We also have William Jackson, 81 overall star development, and he's 26 years old at Houston. He's not bad. We also got Trey Waynes, who they signed out of free agency, obviously. He is 27, though, so we're only going to have him for about 2 or 3 seasons. Then we also got Mackenzie Alexander, 78 overall, 25 years old. He'll be very nice to have. Moving on to the defensive line, it's very good. The Carl Lawson, 80 overall, and he is 24 years old. He's very, very solid. They also got Geno Atkins, the big guy, 88 overall, superstar X Factor, but he is 31 years old, so we'll probably get 1, maybe 2 years out of him, and then we'll trade him. We also got DJ Reader, who they signed in free agency, 84 overall, star development at 25. He'll be a very good defensive tackle for the future. And then Carlos Dunlap, he's an 82 overall, but he is 30 years old, so once again, he might be a trade candidate for, not this year, but next year after regression does hit. So looking at this team, it is a 77 overall here with a 76 offense and 80 defense. And now taking a look at the schemes that we're going to put this team through. Offensively, we're going to be making the switch to a vertical zone run. And then defensively, we're going to be making the switch to a 4-6 defense. So I don't expect a lot out of this first year. I really don't expect. I don't want to trade anybody, though, because really nobody has value at this point, because Dunlap and Geno Atkins, while they are 30 years old, they still have pretty high overalls. Josh Bynes, I doubt we're going to get anything for him. Plus, we got to make it somewhat realistic because they did sign him out of free agency, so I don't want to go ahead and trade him the next year. So, guys, I'm going to sim to the midseason point of season number 1, and I'll see you guys there. All right, guys, at the midseason point, we are sitting at a record of 3-5. It's kind of exactly where we want to be. We should be in contention right now for a top 10 pick. Steelers are currently 1-6. Taking a look at the standings. Right now, Green Bay is 7-1. Good God. Anyway, though, let's take a look. Yeah, we should have a top 10 pick. 49ers are surprisingly 2-5. Yeah, so, yeah, we should get around a top 10 pick in this draft. Not too bad. We're sitting at number 8 right now. Taking a look at this team, it's a 78 overall without any upgrades, which is not too bad at all. I think I'm going to do... Let's go with Master Trade Negotiator because we might be making some trades in the future that we have to get ready for. Anyway, though, taking a look at the upgrades here. Joe Burrow already with 3 upgrade points. This is looking good already. So this team goes up and still an 87 overall, man. That kind of sucks. Or I wish an 87, but 77 overall, I believe. Any free agents? There was no free agents. Main reason why is that the contracts have kind of been tinkled with a little bit. And some guys have, you know, different contracts because of, you know, the free agency class is kind of updated this year. So we don't have to sign anybody back, which is good. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to sim to the end of the season. I'll see you guys there. All right, guys, so at the end of season number 1, we did not make the playoffs. We finished the year at an 8-8 record. Very average. That's actually kind of weird. So, we're probably not going to get a top 10 pick now that we look at it. Joe Burrow, once again, with 2 upgrade points. He is going to be a great quarterback in the future. So, right now, we're sitting at an 80 overall here. Let's take a look at the stats. We actually did pretty solid. I actually can't believe it. Joe Burrow, I mean, yeah, he did decent. Moving on, though, 23rd in the NFL in offense. We finished top 10 in defense, though, which I do like. Joe Burrow had a decent year. I mean, you really don't expect the guy to do really good in his rookie year, but he did actually not that bad. 3,800 yards, 26 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. That's a good starting point. Joe Mixon, 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. Receiving here, AJ Green gets 1,000 yards and 6 touchdowns. Very nice. Also, CJ Uzoma, 745 yards and 4 touchdowns. That's not awful for a tight end. Moving on to tackles, Josh Bynes. What a year by Josh Bynes. That's incredible. The rest of the defense, though, did not really carry the load. 12 TFLs for Geno Atkins, 11 for Lawson, 10 for Dunlap. And then moving on to sacks here, 6.5 for Atkins, 5.5 for Carl Lawson. Then for interceptions, 3 for Jesse Bates and Vaughn Bell, 2 for Josh Bynes and Sean Williams, as well as Mackenzie Alexander. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if Josh Bynes is in the running for Defensive Player of the Year. He was incredible. MVP does go to Deshaun Watson, as there's nobody here. All right, I don't know what's going on with this. I actually have to do this. I have to take Andrew Luck off the Patriots because he always just ends up on there. Like, I don't understand how that happens. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Patriots. We're going to edit this, and we're going to make Andrew Luck a punter. I don't know why he's still in the game. It makes no sense because when I try to go and, like, take him out of free agency, he isn't there. So it's weird. Andrew Luck is a punter, so now the Patriots are going to have to stick with Jared Stidham. Well, actually, no. Oh, yeah, Jalen Hurts. I forgot. In this draft class, the 2021 or the 2020 draft class, or the mock draft, they gave the Patriots Jalen Hurts, so that will be a very interesting thing if he does go there. Moving on, though, the AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Deshaun Watson, as no Joe Burrow. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Drew Tranquill, as Josh Bynes comes in at number 7. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Jordan Love. Joe Burrow comes in at number 3. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Drew Tranquill. Or actually, no, technically goes to Isaiah Simmons, as he does get that there. And no Bengals in here, which you got to expect. In terms of the NFC side, Offensive Player of the Year goes to Russell Wilson. Defensively, goes to Shaq Thompson. Offensive Rookie of the Year does go to, let's see, CeeDee Lamb. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Jeff Okudah. So that's how it ends right now. Basically, the reason why I'm going all the way down the list is that some of these guys are like rookies and were rookies like last year. Anyway, though, I don't think I need to explain it. So, let's see. Who's playing in the Super Bowl? It's going to be the Panthers and the Texans. All right, that's actually a very interesting Super Bowl. Winner of that Super Bowl is going to be the Texans by a score of 19-14. They win their first Super Bowl in franchise history. Now, what I'm going to do, guys, there's not a lot in free agency. There's going to be a lot next year. So, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sim to the draft. I'm not going to make any free agency moves. I'm going to save my money for next year. So, guys, I will see you at the draft. All right, guys, so here we go. We are in the draft. We currently possess the number 16 overall pick. I wish the number 1, but it is the number 16 overall pick in this year's draft as Alex Leatherwood, a tackle out of Alabama, is taken by New England at number 15. That's actually that's a very good pick. So let's take a look here. Brevin Jordan could be a very good option to take. He killed the combine. Justin Ross is another very good player. There's a lot of good players here. Jamar Chase is another good one as well. I don't think we need receivers, though. Sean Wade. He looks really good. He ran a 4.43. Honestly, though, I don't think we need that. Walker Little looks good as well. Let me check the offensive line prospects. I think I want to spend this draft working on the offensive line and try to get it, not back to where it was, but you know what I mean. Let's see. So the center doesn't look too great. Right guard. This guy, Jamari Saylor, is an incredible player in this draft class, and we're going to take him at right guard. That is possibly our worst position. So there we go. Jamari Saylor, welcome to Cincinnati. He is a 78 hidden, ranked 17. We got him at 16. That's a very good draft. I mean, that's a very good pick, excuse me. That's a very good pick. He'll do very good. I think we're going to kick him out to left guard. Now we have the 16th overall pick in the second round as well, as we did not make any trades. 77 strong safety at a USC is taken by New England. They're having a great draft. Foster Sarrell could be a very good option to take, as well as Liam Eichenberg. I think we're going to go with Foster Sarrell. So we're going to go with him. We're going to take him out of Stanford. Let's see. Do we want to? Yeah, we'll go with him. Welcome to the team, Foster Sarrell. He is a 76 hidden, ranked 36. We got him at 48. Very nice pick. He will be shifted out to right tackle for the next year. All right, so we have also the 16th pick in the third round. Now, considering the fact that there are no offensive guards, I think let's start building on the skill positions on offense. Let's see if there's any tight ends. Devontae Smith is taken out of Alabama. So let's take a look. There is a tight end here. Pat Freiermuth, I believe is his name. I don't know. That's a weird name to pronounce. There's okay, let's see. We got Amon Russ. I don't know what that name is, man. That's a tough name. He doesn't run fast though, so he's not really looking that good. I think we're gonna go and we're gonna take Pat. We're gonna take this guy out of Penn State. He's a blocking tight end. Not bad stats. Let's go with him. 75 hidden, ranked 55. We got him at 80. That's very good. Hopefully he's above a star development and we can build around him in the future. Possibly get rid of CJ Uzoma. That would be a very, very viable option. So what we're going to do now is we're going to kind of just apply these boosts. I didn't do these, earlier. So let's go to round 4, pick 16 now. Let's see if there's any decent players that we can pick up. Probably not, but hey, you never know. As Isaac Taylor Stewart is taking a cornerback by the Cowboys. Now, let's see what's available at this point. There is a third round strong safety that doesn't look terrible. That's Stutter. Wow. I have a problem with stutters, guys, if you did not notice. Okay. So, Hamza, wow, that is a hard name. But he looks very good to draft, honestly. Should we go with him? Or should we go with there's another guy as well. Yeah, there's another strong safety here. Leon O'Neal out of Texas A&M. Projected an early third rounder. Watch, this guy's going to be the same thing. Let's see. Yep, early third rounder. Now, let's take a look here. 6.7 in the combine. No, it doesn't mean anything. And he scored a 6.8. A- pursuit. He has A- hit power. I think we're going to go with Hamza. His stats are a bit better, so we're going to take him. He is a 73 hidden, ranked 73. We got him at 112. Very, very nice player. What we might do is we might shift Vaughn Bell down to the cornerback position, and then we'll play Hamza at strong safety, and we'll play Vaughn Bell at corner. I think that's what we might do. Zach Thomas, quarterback out of Appalachian State. He's taken by the Eagles. That's a weird pick because they have Carson Wentz, but you know what? I'm not going to judge him, man. Now, in terms of the best players available, there is a 4th round left tackle available. I think I might take him, honestly. Let's go with him. We'll take this 4th round left tackle out of Texas. Why not? He is a 71 hidden, ranked 116. We got him at 144. That's very good. This draft class has been very good to me. It's actually very good that I went back and I downloaded the most recent draft class for each kind of year. Now with this next pick here, Tony Fields, left outside linebacker out of Arizona, is taken by the Patriots. Yeah, I actually am recording this on the day. We're going to send the end of the draft, by the way, but I'm going to tell you guys a little story. So, essentially, this video is being recorded on the day that Rob Gronkowski officially went back to the NFL and he signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't know what to think of it right now. It could be a very great move for them. I don't know, though. It's an interesting thing. So anyway, taking a look at the team heading into season number 2, it is very talented. We have a lot of very talented players. Now, what I'm planning on doing here, what I'm going to do is I'm thinking of moving Jamari Saylor to center. So let's go and let's do that. I think he's going to be very, very good. He was our first round pick. He is an absolute stud. I don't know how he's a mid-first rounder. Maybe there's just a lot of great players in this draft class. I don't know. Anyway, though, Sailor's going to move to center. So he's going to go there. So we're going to click generate best lineup. So let's go and do that. Now, boom, he's going to play center. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to move Jonah Williams. He's going to be playing left guard. Billy Price will be playing right guard. And then we're going to play that left tackle that we drafted. He is going to end up playing the left tackle position, obviously. So that's what the team's going to look like going into this season. So let's just quickly generate the best lineup. So this is what it's looking like. It's very, very talented. This offensive line, a lot of young guys. You got Foster Sarrell, you got Jamari Sailor, and then you also got Cosme. Moving on to the tight ends. Very talented as well. We're going to actually start Pat over CJ Ozuma. Possibly might trade Drew Sample for something. I don't know what we can get for him, but there's no harm in trying. We have to look at wide receiver. That's probably our next thing. I already gave John Ross his 5th-year option, or I picked up his 5th-year option, so we're not going to have to sign him back. But AJ Green is getting older, so he could be a possibly on his way out. Moving on to the defense here. Here's what I'm planning on doing, right? Sean Williams, I might want to release this guy because really he's about to turn 30 years old. So let's see, 3.79 million. I'm free doing that. So as you can see, we just released him. We relieved 3 million in cap space. Now here's what I'm going to do as well. I might move Vaughn Bell down to the cornerback position because William Jackson is getting older and Vaughn Bell could be a viable option and start that strong safety that we drafted with the hidden development trait. I think Vaughn Bell has more in stake at corner, so we're going to play him there. In free safety, we have Jesse Bates, so that's what I'm going to do here. So we're going to generate the best lineup here. Now, what I also, actually, now that I look at it, what I could do, I could play Vaughn Bell at free safety and move Jesse Bates down to cornerback. I might actually do that. I think we're going to go and do that. So Jesse Bates, he is going to move down to corner. Hopefully he won't go down too much in overall. That's the hope. But he is an 81, so I don't know how much farther he could possibly fall in this scenario. So let's move him down. He is a, what is he? 79. All right, that's not great. So we'll move him back to free safety. Man, I'm just all over the place today. Anyway, so he's going to move back to free safety. I thought it would be different. I thought he would be an 81 or maybe even an 80. He'd be starting, but that's not the case. So we're just going to generate the best possible lineup. And now here's what the team is going to be looking like going into this next season. Jermaine Pratt, watch out for him. He got 3 upgrade points last season. And also Geno Atkins surprisingly did not regress. Carlos Dunlap regressed a little bit, but he's not awful. Honestly, I like this team, man. Offensively, we did good in terms of actually getting an offensive line behind Joe Burrow. So hopefully he can improve. So guys, I will see you at the mid-season point of season number 2. All right, guys. So currently we are sitting at a record of 3-4 at the mid-season point. We are coming off a major win versus the Titans by a score of 42-7. Massive victory. So taking a look, Pat has 2 upgrade points. Also, Jamari has 2 upgrade points. That is very good. So let's quickly scroll over. We are at 83 now. Okay, I see it, man. We're making some moves. So let's take a look here. Jamari is a superstar development. That is really good. Also, Foster Sarrell and Cosme are both star developments. I'm honestly cool with that. In terms of Pat here, only 100 and what is that? Like a 102 more snaps, and we'll be able to see his depth trait. That is awesome. Receiving core coming together very well. And then the strong safety that we have right now is currently a star development. I am happy with that, to be fully honest. I'm actually very happy with that. So what we'll do is Vaughn Bell is actually going to move into the slot corner spot, the 3rd corner spot. We're going to do that. Now, in terms of the contracts this year, we have a few big players. It was actually good that we did not spend money in free agency, because we got Joe Mixon, William Jackson, and Carl Lawson all trying to get new contracts. We're going to re-sign them all. So Joe Mixon's the first one. He deserves a new deal. He rushed for 1,100 yards last year. He's an absolute monster. He is going to sign back with the team. Beautiful, done, and dusted. William Jackson is the next guy we're going to try and re-sign. Let's go 3 years, 28.5. And he does re-sign. Awesome. And then Carl Lawson is the last player we're going to be signing back here. Let's go 5 years, and then we'll do 50.8. And he does re-sign. That is awesome. You love to see it. Randy Bullock also is going to get a brand new deal. 7-year deal. Welcome back to the team, Randy. Perfect. He is going to be on the team basically for life. And then Isaiah Wilson, we're going to sign him to a 7-year deal as well, because he's one of our best offensive tackles. Now, we could let him go, but who knows? He could trade, he could carry some very good trade value that we will need. Now, in terms of everybody else, I think we can move on from everybody else, to be fully honest. I mean, we don't really need Jordan Evans. He is our best outside linebacker, but we can draft somebody better always. So, yeah, guys, that's going to be it. So, I'll see you at the end of season number 2. All right, guys, we actually do make the playoffs. We finished the year at 10-6. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're playing the 8-7-1 Jacksonville Jaguars in the wild card round, and we are playing at TIA Bank. That actually kind of sucks. I don't know why we're not playing up Paul Brown, but you know what? I'm not going to question it. We made the playoffs. That is all that matters. And actually, just as I'm recording this too, Joe Mixon just went live on Twitch. That's right, I follow Joe Mixon. So anyway, we do come second place in the division. That's good. We actually swapped places with the Browns, I think, in this case. So let's see. Joe Burrow, 35 passing touchdowns. Thank you. 3,900 yards, 35 touchdowns, 9 picks. Rushing Joe Mixon, 1,400 yards, 13 touchdowns. Oh my God. Receiving John Ross with 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns. You gotta love it. Defensively, Mackenzie Alexander and Jermaine Pratt both get over 100 tackles. TFL's 19 for Lawson, 17 for Reader, 14 for Dunlap. Sacks, we got 6.5 for Dunlap, 5 for Reader and Atkins. And then interceptions, 4 for the rookie Hamza, as well as 3 for Alexander, 2 for Pratt, Bell, and Jesse Bates. So as you saw, we came 3rd in the NFL in offense. And then let's see defensively. We came 23rd, so we actually really fell off defensively. MVP goes to Jalen Hurts. Wow. Jalen Hurts actually won the MVP. AFC Offensive Player of the Year obviously is going to go to Jalen Hurts. And Joe Burrow comes in at 10. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Myles Garrett, as we get no Bengals here. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Brevin Jordan, as we do get Pat coming in at number 7. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Merlin Robinson, as Hamza gets snubbed at number 2. Guys, I cannot believe this. We had a massive improvement. Somehow we were worse on defense, but that's fine. NFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Mitchell Trubisky. Defensively goes to Khalil Mack, so the Bears teammates sweep. AFC Offensive Rookie of the Year, the Rams have Trevor Lawrence. Are you serious? Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Josh Ross, the linebacker for the Redskins. I honestly cannot believe it. They have Trevor Lawrence. Like, that's insane. Anyway, though, taking a look here, what's Pat's development trait? It is going to be a star development. That is cool. And then defensively, Hamza does not go up in development trait. I'm actually kind of upset by that. But you know what? It's fine. We're just going to brush it off. That's cool. And no development traits as well on offense. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, playing at TIAA Bank against Jacksonville. Can we win and move on? Let's see. And we do. We are facing our division rivals, the 10-6 Ravens, in the divisional round. Upgrade our players really quickly. Here we go, boys. Can we get the win over Baltimore? Move on to the AFC Championship. And we do. We're facing the 10-6 New England Patriots, led by MVP Jalen Hurts. This is huge. Can we get the win and move on to the Super Bowl? Please. Oh, we lose in the... Oh, we lost in the AFC Championship. It's going to be the Patriots and the Bears going at it in Super Bowl 50, or technically 56. Oh, that is a real kick in the jimmies. So who's going to win? That's the question. Patriots or Bears? And it is going to be the Patriots by a score of 38-14. Jalen Hurts, in the span of 2 years, already gets the Patriots into the Super Bowl. That's nuts, man. I cannot believe that. So we came so close, man. But you know what? That means that next year is a building block. So we're going to move on here. Nobody else to sign. We have $22 million. We can make some moves here. Oh, my God. Mahomes is in free agency. That's why. Oh, my God. 7 years, 266. Are you serious, bro? That is so much money. Left us. Alright, guys. I'm going to go make some signings, and I'll see you guys when I get finished. Alright, guys. So here we go in free agency. We're going to be trying to sign Logan Wilson. He's a rookie. I believe he was one of the draftees in this year's draft. He was not retained by his team, or I don't know what happened to him. I don't think he was retained. So we're going to try to get him on a 3-year, $14.3 million deal. Kayvon Chason, this is a shock. He was not retained by, I believe, Dallas that drafted him. He is in free agency, so we're going to try to get him on a 4-year, $26.7 million deal. And then finally, Derek Barnett. We're going to try to get him on a 2-year, $16.5 million, or actually, no, I'm reading the wrong tab. 6 years for Logan Wilson, $30 million. Kayvon Chason's getting 7 years, $52.2. Derek Barnett's getting 5 years, $43 million. I read that totally wrong. So here we go. What are we going to do here? Give me 2 of these guys and I'll be happy. We got 2 and we got 3. Let's go, man. Full freaking sweep. That is amazing, man. I'm so happy with that. So, let's quit. Okay, Joe Mixon goes up to Superstar X Factor. All right, I see you, Joe. Moving on defensively. Any upgrades? Nah. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, I mean, this team, it's very good. There is a lot of building blocks in this team. So now what we're going to do, we're going to trade Carlos Dunlap. He is taking actually a lot of our cap up. I believe like 13 million if I'm correct. I'm not sure on that, but I think it's 13 million. So let's see here. Let's go to left ends. Dunlap, yeah, $13.4 million he's taking up. So I want to try to trade for a draft pick. So guys, I'll see you if I do make a trade. All right, guys, so we have traded Carlos Dunlap as well as Isaiah Wilson to the Dolphins in exchange for the 9th overall pick in this year's draft. So I believe now we shed $13 million from Carlos Dunlap and then $5 million from Isaiah Wilson's contract. So that works out very well. So let's just take a look at how much cap room roughly we would have. And, okay, so we actually took, I think, a bit of a penalty there. So, yeah, basically, that's going to be it. I'll see you guys at the draft. All right, guys, so here we go. We are in the draft. We currently possess the number 9 overall pick here. Steelers are the number 1 pick as Antonio Alfano, a defensive end, goes to the Falcons. Wow, that hairline is bad, my man. Get a haircut or get something, please. Anyway, Daxton Hill. Look at this guy, bro. He's an absolute beast. Look at John Emery Jr. Look at this guy. Oh, my God. That's an absolute stud right there. Now, I don't think we need offensive line. I think more defensively we need, help there. This guy looks really, oh, wow. I cannot believe that, actually. So, let's see. Linebackers. See, I want to look for, like, good guys here. There's only late first rounders. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. I thought there would definitely be some early first rounders in this draft. Now, there is a mid-first round cornerback. It doesn't look bad. Okay. I thought that this guy would be really good, too. Andrew Booth, what is going on, my man? Let's see. He runs a 4.44, which is not great. Daxton Hill, I might have to take this guy. I really might have to. He looks incredible. I mean, honestly, we don't really need much at this point. You know what? And honestly, the linebackers that I'm seeing right now, they don't really stand out to me. I could probably get them on my next pick, which is... Oh, actually, it's pick number 29. Nah, man, I can't pass this up. Daxton Hill, welcome to the Bengals out of Michigan. 79 hidden, ranked 6. We got him at 9. Very good pick. He will join the squad, and he'll do very good at free safety. Now, what I'm planning to do is I maybe will move Jesse Bates down to cornerback as well, or trade Jesse Bates, if that. So, let's see here. The Seahawks take a defensive end out of Purdue. So, let's take a look here. Middle linebacker, there's no guys available. So, those guys must have been taken. Excuse me. Honestly, I think I'm going to take... Actually, we're going to do this. Jesse Bates is one of our great young players. But what I'm contemplating doing with him is I want to trade him. I want to see what we can get for an... actually, he's 84, though. That's actually really high. Nah, I don't know, man. I don't want to trade him, man. I don't know, because we stacked up on safeties. That's the issue. Maybe, like, convert him down a corner. We'll probably do that. Anyway, though, with this pick here, we need to improve the linebacking core, and I think the guy to do it is going to be Owen Papo out of Auburn, so why not? Let's draft him here. He is a 75 hidden, ranked 31. We got him at 29. Not an awful pick here. 90 speed, 92 excel. Doesn't really know how to play zone coverage, which is an issue at 60, but we could probably move a guy over, and plus we did draft that Logan, what is it, Logan Allen, Logan Wilson, something like that. We did draft him, so he could, do very good. Let's see. Jason Owa, I think, is taken out of Penn State. Now, what I want to try and do is I want to try and trade picks. Okay, so with this one here with the Vikings, we would bow out of this draft. Let's see. I want to try to stack up for next year. I want to stack up picks for next year. So, let's see. I don't want to get any 2021 picks. So, I think the best offer here is going to be the Vikings. We're going to take them. They're offering a 3rd, 5th, and a 7th for pick number 29 in round 2. That's very good. So now the Vikings are on the clock. I honestly should have done that with my last pick as well, because I would have gotten more. But you know what, man? You can't dwell on stuff that that happened in the past. Now, Seahawks are also offering. This is very interesting here. Great deals being offered. I think we're gonna go. We'll go with New Orleans. We'll accept that offer here. We're going to get a 3rd rounder next year. So we're going to stack up our picks next year. Hopefully it will work out, and we'll be able to draft some very good players in the future. Now we're gonna also trade away our 4th round pick, then we're gonna sim to the end of the draft. Let's see if we can get any picks next year. We do get a 4th rounder next year from San Francisco. We will take that. And now we're going to be simming to the end of the draft. Guys, I'll see you guys at the start of season number 3. All right, guys, so here we go at the start of season number 3. Here's how the team is looking. It's amazing. John Ross actually went up to star development. That is really good. Offense is looking amazing. And then in terms of the defensive side of the ball, we are very, very good in that area as well. Now, this guy, Popo, I might try and trade him. I could do that. Geno Atkins as well. Actually, what we could do is... Actually, no, we have Sam Hubbard, actually. I'm way contradicting myself on this one. So, what we're going to do is we're going to move Jesse Bates down to cornerback. We're going to move him down there. He went down, I think, only 2 overall, so he'll still be an 82, which is very good. Who knows? He might even be an 83. So, let's take a look at this team now that we have made that change. And what is he at? He's at an 81? Oh, wow. I did not know he'd be that low. Anyway, though, that's besides the point. We have some very good players on this defense. A lot of playmakers, and oh yeah, Jermaine Pratt as well went up to star development. I wish superstar, but he went up to star development, which is good. Vaughn Bell we could trade as well as Trey Waynes, but we're gonna save that kind of for maybe the next year if we need anything. So I don't think we can really make any moves. So guys, I'll see you at the midseason point of season number 3. All right, guys. So at the midseason point, once again, we are at a record of 3-4. You know, can't really expect anything different from this team. Daxton Hill with 2 upgrade points. I am very interested to see what this guy is. So we're going to take a look. We're going to see if his development trade has been revealed as of yet. Let's take a look. Let's go defense. And he is a star development. That is a disappointment. Now, Owen Popo is actually interesting. We are going to be able to see his dev trade at the end of the year. So I'm actually very excited for that. But taking a look at the contracts, we got Joe Burrow. He is the main front man. 6 years, $191 million. We are going to be able to sign to that and plus more. So we're going to go with this deal. We're going to go 6 years, $192. And, okay, so the rest of the offer needs work. Obviously, you know, he's a quarterback. He's going to want a lot of money. DJ Reader, we're also going to re-sign. We're going to go for 3 years, $31.2 million, and he is going to accept. Now, AJ Green, we're going to let him walk. The reason why, we have John Ross, we have Auden Tate, and we also have Tyler Boyd. So that's going to be our 3 receivers for the time being, or for the near future. John Ross, we're going to give an extension to. He deserves it. He's been playing amazing. Jesse Bates, we're going to give him a contract as well. He's going to come back in the fold. We're going to go 6 years, and let's go 40.2. And he does accept. Awesome. Mackenzie Alexander, another guy. Let's bring him back. Let's go 3 years, and we'll go with 20.1. This should be enough to bring him back, and he does, so he does come back. Vaughn Bell, we're going to let walk. Main reason why, we have our 3 corners and William Jackson. We have Jesse Bates and also Mackenzie Alexander, so I don't think we need him. Plus, all of their dev traits are higher than Vaughn Bell's, so we're going to let him walk. Auden Tate, he's going to be a guy for the near future, so we're going to sign him. In free agency, we're going to sign to an extension. We're going to go 6 years and $39 million. Sam Hubbard, we're going to need you when crap hits the fan and Geno Atkins has to walk away and whatnot. So we're going to sign him to a deal, 4 years, $27.2. He accepts. Trey Waynes, we're going to let walk, and yeah, it's pretty much everybody else. So really quick here. We need to focus on re-signing Joe Burrow. That is our main key right now. We need to work on that. We're playing the 2-5 Chargers in Week 9. Will we beat them? And we do, so that's good. So we're now a 500 record. So Joe Burrow, we need to give a bit more money to you, my friends. So 6 years, we already know you want that. We'll up your salary by a lot as well as your bonus. So there you go, almost $200 million. Okay, so this dude apparently... Okay, so he's going to get a $200 million deal, which, I mean, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league, so that's cool. You know, that's cool. We're playing the 6-2 Browns in Week 10. See if we can beat them. That'd be a huge win. And we do. That's actually really big. We beat them by big as well. So let's take a look here. Joe Burrow is about to become a $200 million man. 6 years, $200 million. Boom. He is back in the fold. Wow, man, he is almost on, I think he's on Patrick Mahomes' level. Like, that's nuts. Like, that's honestly nuts. So, taking a look, we are going to upgrade, we'll go wide receiver considering that we are losing AJ Green. So, guys, I'm going to sim to the end of the year, and I'll see you guys there. All right, guys, so once again, we do make the wild card round. We finish at a record of 11-5. Very, very nice. So, we're going to be upgrading everybody here. Joe Burrow is going to be a 90 overall. He's going to go along with, I think, Joe Mixon as the only 90 overalls on this team. That's very, very nice. That is very cash money. Yeah, there we go. So any development trait upgrades, it doesn't look like it on offense. Let's go to the defensive side of the ball. Popo is not, surprisingly, he does not have his dev trait. He only needs like 16 more snaps. So you know what? We're going to take a look at it. What is it going to be here? I'm predicting superstar. Okay, superstar development. Honestly, he might play over K'Lavon Chaisson. He really might play over Chaisson. I am seriously mulling that right now because he's a superstar dev. Like, why would we not play him? Defensively, we look very, very good. So let's take a look on how we did for the year. And as you can see, we did come in second in the AFC North. So let's go to stats here. We finished third offensively against Joe Burrow. What a beast. And then, let's see, defensively, we finished 23rd again. Joe Burrow, though, 4,200 yards, 41 touchdowns, 7 picks. That's amazing. Rushing, Joe Mixon, 1,300 yards, 6 touchdowns. Receiving, John Ross, 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns. Tyler Boyd had 11. Are you serious? Defensively, Logan Wilson had a really good year. I also see here K'Lavon Chaisson with 10.5 sacks, and then Logan Wilson with 9 TFLs. See, K'Lavon Chaisson with 10.5, Geno Atkins at 5.5, Carl Lawson at 5, and then interceptions, 5 for Hamsah, 4 for William Jackson, 2 for Bates, and Daxton Hill. Holy crap. Somehow we're 23rd in the league defensively. I don't get that. MVP goes to Cam Newton as Joe Burrow is snubbed. Are you serious, man? Are you serious? AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Cam Newton. Joe Burrow once again snubbed at number 2. Defensive Player of the Year does go to Myles Garrett, as we do get no Bengals in here. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Jaden Daniels, as we get nobody here. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Kyle Hamilton, as Daxton Hill is snubbed at number 2. We are getting snubbed, as well as Owen Popo comes in at number 10. Moving on to the NFC here. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Trevor Lawrence, 91 overall in the 11-5 Rams. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Roquan Smith. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to John Emery Jr. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Akeem Dent on the Falcons. Man, snubbed for MVP, AFC Offensive Player of the Year, and what was it, like Rookie of the Year? So here we go. Can we move on? Can we beat Buffalo here? And we do not. That is a disappointing way to end the season. 8-8, and we lose to them. That is incredible. Man, that sucks. You know what, though? We have a solid foundation. I'm going to keep saying that, you know, until the day I die, so that's whatever. So, Super Bowl, it's going to be the Browns and the Cowboys. It's tough to see the Browns there because they're our division rivals. Let's see, who's going to be the winner of this Super Bowl? It's going to be the Cowboys by a score of 42-28. So, let's make sure here. Let's take a look at the guys we're releasing. So, AJ Green, yep, definitely don't want to bring him back. Vaughn Bell, all these guys we're not going to bring back. It's going to be unfortunate, but you know what? We have to move on at some point. So, there we go. And also, keep in mind as well, we have a lot of draft picks next year. That's going to be huge. This guy, Hamsah, is insane. This rookie is going off. I don't get it, man. Anyway, I'll see you guys at the draft. Actually, wait, guys, never mind. We have $19.5 million in free agency. Somehow, some way, we have $19.5 million. That is nuts. So, we are an 81 on defense, but we're going to make some changes to the defensive end of the ball. So, Joe Burrow goes up to a superstar X Factor at a 93. I believe he has the fearless ability. He does. He also has lofting Deadeye, long range Deadeye, homer, and sideline Deadeye. That is huge. Moving on defensively here, Owen Popo, what we're going to do is what we're going to do is we're going to move Carl Lawson down to defensive tackle. We'll move K'Lavon Chaisson down to left end, and then we'll basically go from there. Oh, actually, no. Is that right end? I think is it left end? Let me take a look here. I don't know, man. Let's see. All right, so that's left end. That's good. Okay, so we're going to make a quick upgrade here. So this is what the defense is going to be looking like. Now, what I want to do, though, K'Lavon Chaisson, got to move down to left end. We need someone there, and he had an incredible season at 10.5 sacks. Now, in terms of free agents, I don't know what to do at this point. We can sign one big free agent, you know, when we look at it. And I don't know who to sign. It's a very interesting choice. We're an 86 overall, by the way. Just have to mention that. K'Lavon Chaisson also did go up to a star development, as well as Logan Wilson. Man, this is actually amazing. Like, we signed nobody in the first year of free agency, and our team has turned out incredibly. Anyway, though, Quentin Nelson is here. We don't need Quentin Nelson, but I think he would be a massive upgrade. Honestly, I think the defensive end needs some work, and look at who's available. Jair Alexander. I think we go get him. I honestly think we go get him. Let's go 5 years, And we'll go for 87 million. Boom, 98 total points. Give me Jair, man. Please give me Jair. Give it to me, man. 97 overall. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. Jair Alexander, welcome to Cincy, baby. Wow, make it 3 X Factors on the team. Look at this team now. Jair, Jesse Bates, and oh yeah, the 2 Alexanders as well. Jair and then McKenzie as well. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to trade William Jackson now. We're going to try to get a pick out of him. So, guys, I'm going to try and trade him and see what I get. I'll come back when I'm done. All right, guys, so we've traded William Jackson as well as a 67 overall middle linebacker for the number 13 overall pick, as well as a 4th round pick in this year's draft from the Buccaneers. So that's going to be good. We improve a lot. Man, this is going to be a fun next year with Jair Alexander. So, guys, anyway, I'll see you at the draft. All right, guys, so here we go. We are currently at the draft here. The Vikings are picking number 1 overall, as we are picking number 13. A quarterback out of Clemson goes to the Saints. That is actually very interesting. Now, taking a look at our draft capital, look at that. 2 first-round picks, a second-round pick, 3 third-round picks, and 3 fourth-round picks. This could be a massive draft for us, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I want to see where we have to improve. Honestly, I don't think we have to improve anywhere. I think our team is already good enough. I do not think we need to improve anywhere. I mean, when you take a look at it, really, it's not much. Maybe at right guard we can improve, but honestly, what would you pick? Oh, by the way, John Ross is now at a superstar development. I mean, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. This team is incredible. All right, so here's my thinking, right? I'm thinking go with here's what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking go with a receiver, because really, when you take a look, what guards are you going to be getting at this pick? I want to see the receivers that are available. There's this really good receiver, but he's a mid-first round pick. See, it's weird. I don't know why. The grades are kind of weird in this game. This guy looks pretty good as well. This guy, what did he run? A 4.45? Honestly, oh no, wait, no. I thought that was Chris Olave, but it's G. Scott Jr. All right, so let's see. No left guards. There is a right guard who looks very good, but he's a late first-round pick. There's a right tackle. He's a late first-rounder. This guy's a late first as well. Honestly, there's really nowhere we can improve on this team. I think we're already pretty much good in every aspect, I would say. You know, if you gave me the chance. Now, there is right here Miles Hinton, but we don't really need him. There's Eric Gilbert, who looks decent. There's also this guy here, Theo Johnson. To be honest, though, we really don't need anything. So what we're going to do, we're going to trade back in this draft. We're going to try to build up for next year, and we're just going to kind of keep going. So here we go. We're not getting any first-round picks. What I want to do, we're going to take this Vikings deal. We're going to move back in the draft. We're going to give them another pick. And in exchange, I believe we got a 2nd, 3rd, and a 4th, if I'm correct. Moving on here to the next pick here. Okay, there's a guy that looks just like our free safety. Now, in terms of trading away this year's picks as well, 49ers look mad appealing. They look really appealing. So we're going to take that deal, 2nd and a 3rd round pick. Boom. Simple as pie. Now, here we go. We're going to the 2nd round. Once again, got to keep building up draft stock for next year. It's going to be very, very huge. So let's just trade away this pick again. 2023. That's what I'm really looking for here. All right, 2nd and a 3rd round pick. That's actually very interesting. So we're going to take that here. Or 2nd and a 4th, excuse me, from New Orleans. So we're just pretty much trading these picks. We're doing whatever we can at this point. We have a lot of 3rd round picks as well. I don't really want to take on a lot of players, so that's why I'm kind of trading picks, just kind of going along here. There's 2 2023 picks here. Let's see, 2023. There's 3rd and a 5th. I think I'll take that from Miami because they're not really the best team. So why not? Chris Tyree, running back out of Notre Dame, is taken by Dallas, by the way, which is weird because they have Zeke Elliott. But, you know, we're not going to talk about it, man. It's whatever. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, 3rd and 7th. We're looking for a bit better than that. 3rd and a 7th again. 3rd and a 5th. We'll take that from Jacksonville. That's pretty good. AKA Saxonville. So what is this? 2023. Okay, so we got to load in the 2024 draft. So we still got one more draft to go before this rebuild is over. We're at 55 minutes recording. Might not leave this in the video. I think in this case, we'll take the 3rd round pick from Cleveland. Because honestly, we don't need anything to build on. Like, we are very good as it is right now. I don't think we really need anything, like, to build on. I don't think so. All right, so let's see. We got another 3rd round pick. I think we'll take this one from Buffalo. Why not? Okay, so what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to be trading the rest of our draft, and we are going to be building for next year. So we're going to do all of our 4th round picks to try to get a 1st round next year. Now, who was the number 1 overall pick? It was the Vikings. So I do want to see if I can get their 1st round pick for 3 4th round picks. Nah, all right, that's not going to work. Any 1st round pick would do, actually, in this situation. So let's go to the Bears here. They still have a couple picks next year, so we'll go with this one here, 2023. Can we get a 1st round pick? Nah, all right. So maybe a 2nd round pick. Maybe I'm being too ambitious with this one. Let's go with just a 2nd next year. Just simple and easy. Boom. All right. So there you go. 3 4th round picks for a 2nd round pick next year. And then let's see if we can trade the rest of our draft for, I don't know, a 3rd rounder next year, maybe? Something like that. Somewhere around those lines. So we'll go to draft picks here. We'll go to the Bills, and we'll try to trade for their 2nd round pick as well. All right. That's actually very close to getting done. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to finesse this. So let's go with Mathis. Let's see if they're interested. They're not. Okay, so wow, so they really did not like that. Okay. Oh, wide receiver. They do need receivers. We actually have a lot of receivers. So what about Robert Foster? They'd like him a little bit. All right, so they do accept that offer. Beautiful. Robert Foster is now over there. And then we're going to finally trade the rest of our picks. We only have 1 7th round pick, so it just doesn't make any sense. We're going to try to trade let's go for a 3rd round next year. So we'll try to do that from Denver, excuse me. All right, so that doesn't work. We'll just kind of keep going with this. And yeah, so guys, once I make a trade, I'll see you then. All right, guys, so there we go. We have traded 2 6th and a 7th round pick in exchange for a 3rd rounder next year from the Buccaneers. We have literally traded our whole entire draft, but really, we don't need anything, man. Somehow the rookies are just dominating at this point. I don't know what it is, but the rookies are just straight up dominating in these draft classes. Hey, you know what, man? I'm very happy I updated them. So here we go. Here's the team outlook here for season, what is this, season 4 now? Yeah, season 4. So we obviously have the 2 X factors on offense in Mixon and Burrow. Very nice. Moving on to the defense here. We have Jair Alexander, a big pickup. Honestly, this team, it's amazing. Like, I have nothing wrong with this team. I think we're going to be great next year. Our defense is actually better than our offense. Hopefully, it will show that in the stats. Now, we're going to actually get a tight end training boost here because tight end is one of our worst positions, so we need to improve that. So anyway, guys, I'm going to see you at the midseason point of season number 4. All right, guys, so at the midseason point, we are coming in with a record of 4-3, which is actually very good. We're actually better. We actually are doing better than we did last year, so that's very good. 40 players getting upgraded. This is good, man. This is good. 88 overall now, 88 offense, 89 defense. Taking a look at the contracts for this year, we have Jermaine Pratt. He's the big guy. Also have Billy Price, and that's pretty much it. So we're going to save a lot of money this year. Jermaine Pratt, we're going to try and sign him. Let's go 4 years, and we'll do 45.2. That should be enough to bring him back, and it is. Awesome. Welcome back to the squad. Billy Price, the same thing here. We're going to try to sign him to a 3-year. Let's go for this much here, 25.7. And he is back. That's awesome. And I think everybody else we could pretty much let go because nothing, they pretty much don't mean anything at this point. So, yeah, guys, taking a look at the squad, let's take a look and see if there's any upgrades in terms of development traits. So, looks like there's nothing on offense. And then defensively, yeah, still doesn't look like there's nothing, which is, that's fine. It's whatever. It's cool. It's cool, It's cool. So, we're going to spend the Coach XP on some upgrades to the players. So we're going to go with the quarterback training boost. Let's do that. So get Joe Burrow a bit more training, get him a bit better. So anyway, guys, I'm going to send him to the end of season number 4. I'll see you guys there. All right, guys, so we do not make the playoffs. Oh, my goodness. Are you serious? We actually don't even make the playoffs. Wow, I am shocked. We finished with a record of 9-7. I don't know what went wrong. To be fully honest, I have no idea what went wrong. Taking a look here with no development trait upgrades on offense. And then defensively, same story. That's weird, man. We acquired Jair Alexander. I thought we would be better, but we're not. That's actually one of the weirdest things I've seen. So let's take a look here. We ranked 15th in the league in offense. And then, yeah, so we dropped off offensively. And then defensively, though, we ranked top 5, which is good. So quarterback here, Joe Burrow. He had a bit of a down season. 3,700 yards, 35 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Joe Mixon, great year. Almost 1,500 yards, 12 touchdowns. Receiving, Tyler Boyd, 922 yards, 6 touchdowns. John Ross did not have as good of a year, so that's probably why we dropped off. Defensively, Logan Wilson, 140 tackles. Owen Popo got 9.5 sacks. TFL 16 for Chason, 10 for Pratt, 6 for Popo. And then sacks here, 9.5 for Popo, 8.5 for Jermaine Pratt, 8 for Levon Chason. Interceptions, only 1 is the team high. That's shocking. So we really kind of dropped off this year. MVP goes to Saquon Barkley as we get no Bengals. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Cam Newton. Once again, this is crazy. As Burrow and Mixon come in at 9 and 10. Defensive Player of the Year, Logan Wilson has won it. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. He gets it here at a record of 9 and 7 here. The Bengals and also Jermaine Pratt at number 8. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Bijan Robinson. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Jordan Burch. Now, let's take a look here at the NFC. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Saquon Barkley. Defensively, DeMarcus Lawrence. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to DJ Ogulele. I don't know how to say his name for the Saints. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Jordan Tolles. I am very shocked that we did not have a good year. We had a good year, but we didn't make the playoffs. I mean, I fully expected that with the addition of Jair Alexander that we would make it, but we didn't. I'm actually very upset. So it's going to be the Raiders and the Packers facing off in Super Bowl 58. Who is going to get the win? Who is it going to be? And it is going to be the Raiders in a very good game by a score of 38-35. They get their first championship in what? Like at this point, what would it be? Like 2024? Let's check here. Yeah, it'd be like 2020, 2024. So it would have been like 21 years they hadn't won a championship. They won their last one in 2003. And that's pretty much it. We don't really have to sign anybody. Punters don't matter. Well, punters, in case of Madden, you know, in real life they do matter. That's right, punters are people too. I'm one of those people. So, anyway, so let's go to the next week here. Let's go to free agency. How much money do we have to spend, man? That's the big question that I want to get to here. And we have, okay, so we're negative in the cap. For the first time, I think one of the first times in this franchise that we were negative in cap. So let's see here. Third stage in free agency. Who is going to get a 5th-year option? And it is going to be Jamari Sailor. Definitely 5th-year option. 100%. There you go. 5th-year option. He is going to stay with the team. That is awesome. So his negotiations will be delayed a year. So we're going to send him to the draft. And guys, I'll see you there. Guys, also, I want to, before we get into this, I want to show off as well. We have Jermaine Pratt, Logan Wilson, and Popo all at superstar developments. Like, look at this linebacking core. Possibly the best in the NFL, I'd say. Now, in terms of players, I honestly don't think that we really have anything at this point. I really don't think that we need anything on this team. We are already amazing, and except maybe a corner. We can maybe go for that. But honestly, corners don't look that good in this year's draft. So what we're going to do here, we're going to try and trade for a corner. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to try to make a trade for a really good corner known as Stephon Diggs. We have $21 million in cap space, so we can definitely make a big move. So we are going to try to go to the Patriots. We're going to try to trade for Mr. Stephon Diggs, the 2019 Defensive Player of the Year. So guys, I'll see you. All right, that was easy. Gilmore, welcome to the squad. 97 overall. He is now playing cornerback. We go up to a 90 overall, 92 defense. So there's room also. We can make another big move. Now, there is a certain right guard that I do want to get. We are very weak in that position. And if you know what I'm hinting at getting Zach Martin. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to assemble the God Squad. The God Squad. The GOAT Squad, man. Look at this, man. The GOAT Squad. 3 second-rounders should do it. So the Cowboys, we're going to try to get your boy Zach Martin right here. Now, he's going to take up most of our salary. But let's see. Boom. Zach Martin, welcome to the team. It's that easy, ladies and gentlemen. 92 overall team now. I don't know what's going to stop us, ladies and gentlemen. So I'll see you guys at the end, or I'll see you guys at the beginning of season number 5. All right, guys, so here we go. We are going into season 5 on a high note. Look at this squad, man. Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, John Ross, Zach Martin. Look at all the star development players. Then you look on the defensive side. Jair Alexander, Stephon Gilmore, Jesse Bates. 3 superstars at linebacker. Honestly, I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do here. To be honest, we might actually be one of the best teams in the NFL this year. If everything works out. So, guys, I'm going to see you at the midseason point of the last season. All right, guys, so in Week 8, we are sitting at a record of 4-4. It's not too great, but I have a feeling that we will improve. So, yeah, this team is incredible. Let's see the overall. It's a 92 now. Now, granted, there's a lot of players that we have to negotiate contracts for, but honestly, it's Season 5. We go all in, man. That's just how we do. We go all in Season 5. You know the drill. So anyway, we got the last of our training boosts. So right now, we're currently sitting 3rd in the AFC North, which is not great, but I have a feeling we could go on a run. So guys, I'll see you at the end of Season number 5. All right, guys, so at the end of the season, once again, man, disappointment. We do not make the playoffs. That is very frustrating, to say the least. That's very frustrating. Looking at it, we acquired 2 of the best players in the NFL, and we couldn't even make it. At 92 overall, we finished 7-8. Wow, I mean, like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. So let's take a look here. Upgrades on offense. We got no upgrades on offense in terms of depth traits, and then defensively, yeah, no upgrades. But yeah, this is the last look that you're gonna get at the team. 94 Joe Burrow QB. 95 Joe Mixon at running back. Receivers, 89 Tyler Boyd, 88 John Ross, 84 Auden Tate. Offensive line, 86 Foster Sorrell, 86 Jonah Williams, 91 Jamari Saylor, 98 Zach Martin, and then 83 overall Cosme. Then we got 85 overall Pat Fryermuth. And then looking at the defensive side, 88 Daxton Hill, 85 Heslem, I believe is his name, 86 Jermaine Pratt, Superstar Development, 87 Logan Wilson, Superstar Development, 89 Owen Papoe at an 89 Superstar Development. Then we got Jair Alexander, Stephon Gilmore, and Jesse Bates. Defensive line is Derek Barnett, DJ Reader, Carl Lawson, and Calebon Chason. I mean, I don't know how this team doesn't even make the playoffs in the last 2 years. We were so good in the first 3 years, or more of the second and third year. So let's take a look here. Joe Burrow, he had a down year, but it still is good. Rushing, Joe Mixon, down year. Receiving, Auden Tate gets 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns. Defensively, we did have a down year defensively. 12 TFLs for Chason, 11 for Pratt and Reader, and then no. Go to sacks. 7.5 here for Chason and Papoe, and then interceptions, 3 for Pratt, 2 for Gilmore, 2 for Alexander. I'm shocked, man. We finished 14th in the NFL in offense, and then what do we do defensively? We finished 1st in the NFL, so that is a kick in the jimmies. MVP goes to Tua. That's interesting, man. Let's say AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Jaden Daniels on the Patriots. Tua comes in 2nd. That's Madden logic. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Josh Allen as Jermaine Pratt comes in at 4. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Lance Kaufman. Defensively, it goes to Chris Stone. Moving on to the NFC. Offensive Player of the Year is Zeke Elliott. Defensive Player of the Year is Fred Warner. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Doug Tubbs. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Tyrone Eubanks. So, guys, hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, smash a like. Smash 5 likes. Thank you so much for watching. But most importantly, stay classy.